What's going on, Retro Freaks? Time for a little Ninja Gaiden on the SEGA Game Gear. Going for a little NDR today. Not playing this on a Game Gear. I don't know how that would be possible and get screen capture, so I am playing it on a modded Nintendo Wii. Pretty cool little Game Gear game. I didn't even know Ninja Gaiden was on Game Gear until a few weeks ago, and I was like, dang, this is pretty cool. Very easy beat. Fun game, though. I think the only drawback I think someone could say about this game is that it's a little on the easy side, and it's very short. It's like 4.5 levels. It takes like 20 minutes to beat. I'm sure you could beat it even faster if you just knew how to just plow through the game. But I no death rated earlier today, and I wasn't filming. I was like, you know what? We're gonna get this going here. First couple levels give you so much health. It's just insane. So it doesn't really matter these first couple levels, but these powered up weapons, you really want to learn how that works and those force points and what weapons you like in certain scenarios. Very, very important. Okay, this first boss, super easy. You want to look away to get him to raise his bat, and then you just pop him. So it's really just a snap mechanic. And he can't, if you get the rhythm right, he can't touch you. Super easy fight. Super easy fight. The bosses in this are pretty dang easy. The last two, kind of tricky. If you don't end up with the right weapons when you go into the fight, it makes it tough, or enough of the right weapons. So that's a learning curve, I guess, if you will. There's some bad guys in this that are tough. These scuba guys. You want to kind of jump the second you see them come on the screen. They're really, really tough to avoid, though. They just pop up and cause hell. Like that, I just took a hit from that. But again, not a huge deal. There's tons of health here. I missed my cue there. It's like the second they spawn, you want to jump. And my instinct is to attack. God damn it. Okay, a little invincibility going on. There's an extra life right here. There's a couple of them in this game. You can snag along the way. Come on. It's just timing. That's all it is. So that's a tough spot because you got to jump to avoid the hit, but you're going to get hit by the other guy because he comes up a little later. So it's just silly. Okay, second boss. We got our spread shot, which is what we want. Play a little whack-a-mole with him. You got to avoid those cannons coming out of the red tube, and then he throws grenades that have a pretty decent blast radius that makes it like that. I just got hit, and I felt like I wasn't even close to it. But this is just a patience fight. And that triple shot will get him on all 3 levels except for the top one. So when he goes up top, I just let him hang out. I don't even try. It ain't worth the risk. Because if you jump into him, it takes a huge amount of your health. Missed my cue there. But no reason to rush it. Only got a hit or 2 left in him. There we go. Boss 2's in the bag. Now this part sucks. This level, it's a vertical scroller. You want to get the right power-ups. I'm sure there's a way to get through this and not take hits, but you want this vertical shot if you can get it. And it's right there. So that when that stuff falls on your side, which I always stay on the left. I don't know if that's the best way to do it or not, but... I just take it nice and easy. And those guys, if you keep going down, you can usually avoid them. And you want to watch the top side of your screen. I shouldn't have taken that hit. I shouldn't have taken that hit. I got the weapon. What am I doing? Hey, ninja boy. Okay, got through that clean. This guy's super easy. 3-3, reload, and that's when you want to hit him. He has 2 phases. 2-3, 2-3. This is just one shot, then he jumps, or he postures like he wants to fist fight. All these bosses are pretty dang simple. They just test your patience. You know, you just got to take it easy. This is a sweet game, though. I mean, like I said, it has its drawbacks. I don't even think it's, you know, was meant to be a Ninja Gaiden game. But it's just fun. It's a fun beat. He's farting. He's got green shit coming out of his butthole. All right, let's go. This boss right here, I think, is the hardest one of the game. My personal opinion. We got our triple shot, which is good. We're going to need that. We don't need it right now. We need it for phase 2. You can use it on him, but you'll see why I don't. Phase 2, there's a little bit of a... You jump on top of that statue and you can't get hit. And that bottom triple shot that comes out... Oh, I just took a hit. God damn it. Two hits. I need to quit jumping. I need to quit talking. So I need to do. Come down to my level, buddy. Took another hit. Yeah, this boss is kind of tough. So we're out of those. You gotta go down, let it shoot, come down and pop it once. Sometimes you just gotta take it easy and recalibrate. Your timing needs to be dialed in. Sometimes you miss if the head isn't where it needs to be. Missed there and took a hit. This is going to be dicey. Got it. Okay. Whew, I was one hit away. That was close. We should have it in the bag here. I hate to be cocky, but that's the hardest boss. Okay, so this next level, I'm going to take a lot of hits because you've got to get through this level fast. You will run out of time on the final boss. Then the first time I was going for an NDR, I had it. And I ran out of freaking time. So like some of this, it's like, well, why would you take a hit there? Well, I gotta have time. And there's no quick way to beat the last boss. There just isn't. At least that I have found. So I just Leroy Jenkins this thing to give myself as much time as I can at the end. Because there's nothing worse, man, than having a good run intact and dying over that. And it's so dumb that there's time. And it's stupid because it doesn't even come into play the rest of the game. So it's not like, oh, I need to be aware of time. No, that's not how it goes. And then, but you gotta be real careful because that shit knocks you back. But we're gonna get some health here. Full bogey or close to it. And we have this up shot. We gotta keep this. We want that. We do not want that blue orb. That would convert our up shot into a spread. And you do not want the spread on this final boss. God damn it, I lost some time there. Go across, buddy. We need to get there with 200 seconds. Is the ideal scenario. And I'm a little off beat. It's going to be close. I might run out of time. I might run out of time. Get through this as quick as we can. This is it. Final boss, 3 phases. And there is just no quick way to beat him. He just takes so many hits. And I like saving this up shot for his next phase. And you guys will see why. Hit detection is so weird on this boss too. Okay, so he does his same thing, and then you gotta... Okay, we're at the last phase. We should have this intact. And then these, if you can do left or right, but it'll trail you. When he goes up, you want to stay down, so these all fade down. If you're caught in the air there, we're down to 100 seconds. So stupid that there's time. But we got a good run going here. We're gonna be fine. Bam! There it is. The good old NDR. Hell yeah. First one of 2025. SEGA Game Gear game. Only game I've ever beaten on the SEGA Game Gear, believe it or not. I only owned a Game Gear for a little bit. And I only had a couple games. I had like a Sonic game, a Mickey Mouse game, and I didn't have anything good on it. I mean, Sonic's good, but now that he's gone, things should return to normal. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Fun little retro game. If you like Ninja Gaiden, I think it's worth a play. Probably, I haven't played every Ninja Gaiden game. I haven't played the Master System one, but this has got to be the easiest one. Next on my agenda is I want to beat Ninja Gaiden on the Game Boy, which is like Shadow of the Ninja. It's actually called Ninja Gaiden Shadow, believe it or not. And I think it was supposed to be a Shadow of the Ninja game. But yeah, nonetheless, that's it, man. That is the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's a fun little retro game that I think missed a lot of us. I don't know a lot about the Game Gear, but I gotta think it's probably a top shelf game for the Game Gear. Just a little too short and a little too easy, but I think your first or second playthrough, you'll get the dub. So, good times. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode of the one and only Gaming Off the Grid. Bang, bang!